Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name's Kino and we're here in Kaylapolis for part 3 of my survival series. And we can see exactly what we've done this week. Now we're here over at the main base and I'm at my windmill for no reason whatsoever other than the fact that it's been getting a lot of love on social media recently. So I thought we'd start off here. Now I really like it over here. I really like how RTX makes the whole place look and feel even better. But today we are going to be carrying on building the entrance to the ancient city. I've got some real big plans for it. So let's crack on now, shall we? So whilst we're over here at the ancient city, I'm going to pick up some stone. I'm going to pick up as much stone as possible because I've decided that I'm going to do it slightly different in the respect that I'm just going to get something down. I'm going to lay it all out and we'll worry about the details and all the extra bits later. So I want to get something down for you guys to be excited with. So now that that's done, we're going to head back over to the ancient city and we're going to start to build. And we're going to go over here by way of elytra and may change that in the future. Now, this episode is going to be slightly different in the respect there won't be as much building this time and it'll be more cutscenes. Just because I don't want to kind of bore you guys with how big this project is. Now we're over here. As you can see, I filled up all of these shulker boxes with the stone we need. So I can start laying something down, getting rid of all this wall and extending what we've already started making look pretty amazing. I'm really happy with how it's going so far. I really like the build, but as I say, I want to get something down. I want to get the walls in. I want to get the shape. I want to get a feel for it and just see if I'm going in the right direction. So rather than dropping into a design world, I decided that for today, we're just going to get everything down. We're going to get all this stone and we're going to get it down into a shape. So we're going to start off. I'm going to take all these and put them into stone bricks. And then we're going to crack on with some building. Okay, so over here, I don't really like this wall I've got to the side. This wall just behind me here. I think that could be another turret, which means we're going to have to get rid of this corner. We have to get rid of one of the windows at the top. I think if we had a turret going up there with a sort of maybe a dome shape top, maybe a spiral. Who knows? But yeah, I think that should be a nice big turret. Round the back here, this is obviously going to be a huge wall because it's going to be part of the main throne room, which is going to be the main entrance. I'm really excited about decorating these. I know I haven't built it yet, but I can't wait to get my teeth into that bit. But this area at the back here, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with yet. It was going to be a garden, but it's not going to be very light. It's going to be quite dark and dingy with all the walls around it and the main walls. Round to the back here, this is going to be a tall part of the build and probably the master bedroom at the top and some of the main defences. Again, I've got some ideas, so let's just crack on, shall we? Okay, so we'll get these last blocks at the top here, and that should about do it for the height. I think this is probably as high as we're going to want to go. And if we just drop down here and note that I am using my elytra. Ow, that didn't go very well. Just know that I am using my elytra to drop down all the time. It might be a good idea to keep an eye on the health of the elytra. But now we can see the shape of the master bedroom I was talking about. And just sort of how tall we're going to go with this build. It definitely needs something else in front though. So let's go over here. This is where I think we are going to need a turret. So let's climb up here. So now we build these, we're going to jump all the way out here and make them as tall as we need without using so much scaffolding this time. I'm just going to drop down. There we go. Keep dropping down so that we can jump up and get these right to the top as much as we need to. So here, that's about as high as we need to go. So again, we're going to jump down. Oh dear. Did anybody see that? Well, I mean, it's lucky I had my totem of undying. Actually, really surprised I did that. Didn't check at all, did I? Oh, so that was lucky. Let's go and get another totem of undying and hope nobody saw that and move on and forget it ever happened. There's my last one there. So I'll put that back in my hand and just pretend like that didn't happen. We'll go on from there. Oh, I do keep my levels though. That's good. I didn't notice that. I actually thought that you lost your levels. And here we are so far. So again, we've got a nice little outline. Nice tall build at the back there. We've got something really, really good going on. Although the sun up there is sort of blocking my view a little bit. I think we're going to build a spire on top of there. We need to get the roofs in. Once the roofs are in, we'll be able to see the true shape. And possibly even the walls down the side. If we shoot around up here, and I'll try and land on this, and I'll miss, just like that. So I'm going to land on this. This is exactly where I wanted to land, actually. Yeah, once we get this roof in, we'll be able to see the detail much more. We'll be able to see how it's coming along. Down the back here, I think we need... Oh, zombie. Zombie. Now, I like a psychopath. I didn't actually fill this in. I basically just covered it over. And I can hear a zombie. So I think the zombie is living in an area I've just covered over. Oh well, it's not coming to get me at the moment, I don't think. Is it? Nope. So we're okay. For now. Possibly. Anyhow. So that's going to be one of the turrets there. And this back bit here, I think this needs something else. Something taller. Something to give it a bit more height. So I reckon another tower with another spire on the top. Where is that zombie? I can definitely hear it. Anyway, I'm going to be here all day with this zombie. So this whole bit here, I think, needs to go. So you're probably wondering what we're doing all the way over here at my Guardian farm. Apart from the fact you can't actually see my Guardian farm when I play in RTX, which is a bit of a bummer, because you can't see all my Guardians being killed automatically there, and all of the experience coming out and making me rich in experience and healthy and such like. But yeah, the reason we're here is because I had a disaster. I tend to use my elytra to get up and down the scaffolding to build all of the things that I need. In such a big build, I can't be bothered to climb scaffolding every single time. So I jump up and down using my elytra. I then went to go and get some supplies, jumped off the building, and I had no elytra. And I hit the floor. Quite hard, actually. Quite hard. So I had to go back to my main base. I had to pick up my spare elytra, or one of the spare elytras, fly back over to here, and I've just spent all of that time regenning my other elytra. So I'm going to need to put the old one back, or the spare one back, or one of them back, so they don't have two. But I'm now back up and running. And remember, I said earlier that perhaps it's a good idea to keep an eye on the condition of my elytra. And this is the reason why. Because if you don't, you could be like me and have a really silly little accident. Lucky, it wasn't dark, to be honest. But now we're back at the main base. It is dark, so I've decided I might have a little sleep. Good morning! And we're back in the room. So today we've got a lot going on. So we're going to leave out this door, which is the front door, and I'm going to fly back over to the ancient city. And here we are. Now, I need to get some wood, because we're going to do the roofs today, and I'm excited. So let's grab some roof. Up here, we're going to go on there. This is going to be a spire. I don't know how to build a spire. I think I do, actually. I think I built a spire in the end city. So here we're just going to start laying down the patterns for the roof, and hopefully that will give us a bit of shape so we can see exactly where we're going. That goes there, I think. There's one more up there. Let's take this one off. That should probably be a fence, maybe, to make it look taller. And that is a spire. Look at that. After all that, I did actually know how to build a spire. It took me a minute, or 3, or 5, but we got there in the end. And I built a spire that I am happy with. Oh, yes. Look at that. And that's with the roof in the background. And I've put a little bit of detail on the bedroom area at the top there. And the spire's in. And it looks fantastic. And next week, I'm going to get some walls in, I'm going to get some turrets in, and we're going to have a real look at the shape and the size and the grandeur of this castle. I do need to work out what I'm going to do on top of the bedroom, whether I'm going to do little spires, little turrets, or just some sort of areas for bows, perhaps a little balcony. I don't know yet, I don't know. But now with the sun setting as well, it does look really good. However, I have just noticed I'm in vanilla RTX and not Kelly's RTX. You can tell because the colours aren't quite as prominent in this one. I do like it, it still looks really good, but I think I'm more of a fan of Kelly's RTX. But the build is coming on absolutely great. Over here, back in Kelly's RTX, we can see it just from a different angle, and you can see that spire does look really good. Once we put some detail on that tower, start putting some windows in, particularly in the large bedroom area behind it, that's going to look amazing. And I think I'm going to put little spires on top of the bedroom area in each of the corners. I don't know. We'll have a little play. And that is that for another episode in Kaylapolis. Guys, thank you very much for joining me. If you like what you've seen, please do like, follow, share, subscribe. Hit that follow button and do comment where possible. Remember, build like no one's watching, and I'll catch up with you guys soon.